Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, May 14th. You'll be interested to know 229 years ago today, in 1796, English physician Edward Jenner administered the first successful smallpox vaccination. By inoculating 8-year-old James Phipps with material from a cowpox lesion, Jenner demonstrated that exposure to cowpox conferred immunity to smallpox. This groundbreaking procedure laid the foundation for modern immunology and led to the eventual eradication of smallpox, showcasing the profound impact of scientific innovation on global health. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, it's mostly cloudy, and it feels like 54 degrees, with 7-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:28, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:17. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a slight chance of rain showers in the afternoon, and temperatures reaching near 68, accompanied by a light east wind. Tonight, expect patchy fog and more rain showers with a low around 57 and light winds. For all you beach runners out there, the first low tide Wednesday will be at 7:15 with a high tide at 1:30. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 51 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather, expect mostly cloudy skies with a chance of rain showers on Thursday and Friday, highs near 70 and 75, and lows in the upper 50s. The weekend continues with chances of rain. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, on Tuesday morning, shortly after 8:30, the highly anticipated Karen Reed murder trial was unexpectedly canceled. Court spokesperson Jennifer Donahue announced via email that the trial would not proceed due to unavoidable circumstances. The sudden halt sparked speculation about the reason for the postponement and whether proceedings would resume on Wednesday. NBC 10 Boston noted the unusual atmosphere at the court, mentioning the presence of officials but no sign of Reed or her defense team. Official details regarding the cancellation remain undisclosed at this time, but it has been rumored that the defendant, Reed, may have an illness. Now on to sports. In a historic decision, Major League Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred has removed Pete Rose and shoeless Joe Jackson from the permanently ineligible list. Both players, historically linked to gambling scandals, are now eligible for the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. Manfred stated that a person's punishment should end upon their death, as they no longer pose a threat to the game's integrity. Rose, a 17-time All-Star, is Major League Baseball's all-time hits leader, while Jackson boasts a career batting average of .365. Their candidacies will be considered by the Hall's Classic Baseball Era Committee in December 2027. In local sports, last night, the Sox clashed with the Tigers in a thrilling ballgame that kept fans in their seats for 11 innings. But the Red Sox fell 10-9 on a walk-off 3-run blast. Bayo went 4 2/3, allowing 2 earned runs on 6 hits, while striking out 4. Tonight, the Sox face off against the Tigers in Detroit for the final game of this 3-game series. Hunter Dobbins, with a 2.78 ERA, takes the mound against Tarik Skubal. First pitch is at 6:40 with clear skies and a warm 74 degrees expected. Also tonight, in Boston for the East semifinals, the C's hope to fend off the Knicks in this pivotal Game 5 without Jason Tatum. Tatum had surgery yesterday to repair his torn Achilles tendon. He is expected to miss all of next season. Tonight we put our faith in Jaylen Brown and the rest of the gang to be the next man up and push this series to a Game 6. Tip-off is at 7 on TNT. In top news, in a recent travel advisory, the Transportation Security Administration has banned portable chargers and power banks with lithium batteries from checked luggage due to fire risks. These items are now only allowed in carry-on luggage. The Federal Aviation Administration emphasizes that spare lithium batteries must remain with passengers in the aircraft cabin. Travelers should also be aware of other prohibited items, including e-cigarettes, certain lighters, and flammable materials. For carry-on bags, the TSA enforces the 311 rule for liquids, while specific medications can be packed without restrictions, as long as they are declared at security checkpoints. In business news, Coinbase has jumped an impressive 22%, heading for its best market day since the post-election surge following President Donald Trump's victory. The crypto exchange is set to join the S&P 500, prompting index investors to buy shares to align with the benchmark. This change, effective before trading on Monday, follows Coinbase's replacement of Discover Financial Services. Shares soared over 20% on Tuesday, marking a sharp rally after months of volatility. Recently, Coinbase reported net income of $65 million, while revenue rose 24% to $2 billion. The company also plans to acquire Derived for $2.9 billion. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% to just under $104,000. Ethereum is up 9% to just under $2,700. And Goatse's Maximus is up 10% to 20 cents. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum announced that Mexico is suing Google over its labeling of the Gulf of Mexico as Gulf of America for United States users. This change followed an order from former President Donald Trump at the beginning of his term. Sheinbaum's lawsuit fulfills her February warning to take legal action if the name was not reverted. She stated, "The only thing we want is compliance with the decree issued by the United States government," emphasizing that the U.S. does not have the authority to name the entire Gulf, which is internationally attributed. And in entertainment news, in the new 8-part series Duster, created by J.J. Abrams and LaToya Morgan, viewers are treated to a nostalgic nod to the muscle car films of the 1970s. Starring Josh Holloway as Jim Ellis, a hustler and Vietnam veteran, the series blends a revenge thriller with a murder mystery set against the backdrop of organized crime. Holloway's character becomes an informant for Nana Hayes, the FBI's first black female agent, as they target the ruthless gangster Ezra Saxton. With engaging performances and a mix of humor and serious crime elements, Duster offers a thrilling ride, airing Thursdays at 9 Eastern on Max. Well, alrighty, folks. It's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American inventor and businessman, Alexander Graham Bell. And he said, "When one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretfully upon the closed door that we do not see the one which is opened for us." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.